You know what? Oh, look, my leg's still touching. We have been in the lucky chair from the beginning of this game, and I think we are lucky that it's 7-0. Colts have not started very well yet today, guys. They have started very, very rough. What you have missed is a touchdown by the Miami Dolphins and a fumble punt from the Colts. Colts had an 11-play, 72-yard drive, which is crazy. All runs, basically. There was one completion to Adonai Mitchell, but other than that, a bunch of Goodson, little Sermon, and a little bit of Richardson ran it down the gut of the Dolphins. Since then, the run game really hasn't been there because they haven't tried it, and it's now Dolphins ball. That is the game recap quickly for you. Here we go. Huntley hands it off. A-Chain to the 30, 25, and up there for the first down. Oh, no, 9 yards, they say. That was not A-Chain, but that was Raheem Mostert, running back. He's actually went to Purdue. Was a track star at Purdue as well, so back, I guess, home college-wise. Don't know where he's from, high school and all that. Yards per completion, first in the NFL. Completion percentage, last in the NFL. We got to do something with that. I'm gonna mention that in the recap video no matter what. Good or bad or otherwise, it's going to be mentioned. Defense without E.J. Speed. Offense without Jonathan Taylor. Both big names, obviously. Could have been a delay game. They do not call it. Running outside. Nope. 40, 35, 50, 45, 40. Maybe there's a hold. We're praying it's a hold as he gets to the 45-yard line. Raheem Mostert. Checking in on the penalty. Spike on the edge of the hold. That's huge. Holding offense. Okay, saves the Colts there. Defense has not looked terrible. Part of that is the Dolphins' offense does look terrible. So, you know, what are you going to do here? Glad you got signal. We did. Got signal for now, at least. Don't know how long this will last, but while it looks good, I got it. So, knock on wood. All right. Huntley is 4 for 6, 45 yards and a touchdown. Very efficient day from him. No turnovers. Obviously, that big fumble in the red zone from Richardson where he just didn't drop on it. He tried to pick it up. Brutal mistake there. Ones that he seems to make a lot. And here goes Huntley running. And he's going to give himself up and roll 1 yard short of the first down. It's 3rd and 1. Hopefully the loud house in Lucas Oil is getting loud. There's a lot of Dolphins fans there. A lot of Dolphins fans. Giants scored. Eagles scored. 7-0 there. Low-scoring fight. That's that type of NFC battle. Those low-scoring battles. And the defense guys are making noises. 3rd and 2. Huntley, the setback. He has A-Chain in the backfield with him. Waddle getting guarded by Womack. Might be where he goes. Huntley moving around, trying to get a first down. He is going to. Gains 3 on a 3rd and 2. And that's a first down for the Dolphins. Huntley known for the use of his legs. He played football at Utah with Julian Blackmon, safety of the Colts, if you guys know him. He played football on that amazing 2018 Utah team, which, if y'all know, y'all know. A 10-2 Utah team that always played at 11 o'clock at night and was really fun to watch. Really fun to watch. They had other DBs get drafted in the league. That safety, obviously, Blackmon came to the Colts, and then Huntley made it as a backup. So, pretty cool team. And there's a run by Mostert, which gains about 4 or 5. And there's a flag. We got so many people injured. We got Gotsis in the game. Gotsis. Face mask on the offense. Still first down. It's going to be about 1st and 25 here from Leon Eichenberg with the face mask. We are in lucky chair, by the way, from the beginning. We do not have the fan on yet. Now, you're probably wondering, Luke, why don't you have the lucky fan on yet? We're going to put it on in the second half. I'm expecting a second half of greatness, guys. I'm expecting a great third quarter for once. I know, shocking, but yeah. Sorry, 1st and 24. 1st and 24 from their own 24. A lot of 24s going on. Shout out to Kobe, rest in peace. And here is a handoff to Mostert. And that one's going to get stopped right at the line. It's Taven Bryant. and company there, and Dio Dangbo, Grover Stewart, some nice names coming down on the tackle. That's a gain of 1, 2nd and 23 here. Clock running down, running down, running down, running down. Remember, Colts got ball to start the game. You guys don't remember that because I wasn't here yet. My bad. But Colts got the ball to start, so Dolphins get it after half. Colts need to tie this game up before half, at least score a field goal because, well, you don't want the Dolphins to, go up by a bunch and then get the ball after half, then all of a sudden the game's over. Looks for the screen pass. Uh-oh, faked. And that's going to be another holding penalty, I think. I think this is going to be another holding penalty. Say for real.
You're not making it easy on the quarterback burden assistant with the continual...
Undisciplined football will lose you games.
Such a big thing for Miami right now. Already the 6th penalty against Miami. So it's the 5th penalty.
Decline. Didn't want it to be 2nd and 30 because then obviously they could get 15-15. They'd rather have 3rd and 14 or whatever. And I agree with that. Sorry, 3rd and 18. Yeah. Because, you can't give a powered offense like this two downs to get 30 even. Now, 3rd and 18, y'all. Oh, God. This should be a guaranteed get off the field down. But this is the Colts defense we're talking about. And there's going to be a timeout for Miami. They're going to think about this one. 6 minutes left in the second quarter here. We're going to go to timeout. Wow. AT&T ad break. By the way, anybody wondering who's coming in chat now, next weekend we do have the Colts-Texans stream. No worries. That live stream will happen as it is the biggest game of the Colts season right after this one because this one's obviously super big right now to go above 500. But we have Texans-Colts next week. Indiana, Washington, I will be at. I am going to be there. Maybe I'll try to record some content, see if I can make a vlog out of it. I know I'm going to record a spicy hot sauce challenge with Nick. So we're going to have a lot of content coming at you next weekend. Good stuff coming at you. We got good stuff coming tonight from me and Adrian. We're making some special stuff, couple videos. So expect some good things here in the next 2 weeks on the Effect Time channel. That ball is thrown and dropped. Stewart loves it. I love Stewart, man. His energy for the game is beautiful. He is a guy who I used to tell you guys all about, right? He goes like this on kickoffs when he used to try to get people down on punts. He literally would get horizontal in the air and try to spear. It was crazy. I mean, he just fist pumped dude, this guy's so happy, excited. I love it. 4th and 18, Dolphins have to kick. 6 minutes left here. I'd love to see the Colts get back to their back to their running game, right? Kick a field goal or score a touchdown. Good try by the special teams there. This kick will not be returned. It's going to be a terrible kick. I mean, it went to the 30, but that means Colts are 70 yards away from pay dirt. They had a 77-yard drive earlier, so we know they can drive down the field. We just have to see it get completed. Second time this year we've seen Richardson make a mistake in the red zone, man. Not just the red zone, sorry. Second time we've seen him make a mistake 5-yard line. Look, I've said it and I'll say it again. And even with these backup running backs, when you get to the 5-yard line and you're this Colts offense, there is no reason to pass the ball. I mean, maybe to downs, right, from a slot position. Maybe Monty Cox jump ball or Pittman jump ball. But, other than that, there's no reason to do fancy schmancy. Give somebody a jump ball or run it in. No reason to do all this fancy play action. You're doing play action at the freaking goal line. Knock it off. I mean that. We'll see what Shane has drawn up here. It's all about making the plays. Richardson's not playing a good game right now. I just have to be honest. I believe in him, and I said he was going to have a good game. He's not playing the way that I wanted him to play. View message. Colts are shit. That's crazy. You're not wrong right now, though. Blind faith. What is he replying to me on? Fuck it. Blind faith all day. Yes, I am. I do. I have blind faith in all the teams. You know what I mean? That I support. You know, and look, here's the biggest thing, y'all. As this game is 7-0 right now, and Colts fans all over the state right now are freaking out. You see, I'm calm. Why am I calm? Because the Pacers are a team that I saw and called out for doing this wrong or that wrong or this wrong. And you know what ended up happening? It figured itself out, and they balled out in the playoffs, which is what matters, right? So I'm not even saying this Colts team, a playoff bound team. Right now, they don't look like it. If you ask me if they were to play most of these playoff teams in the AFC, they'd get killed. You know, put them against the Chiefs. Like, Colts play a little undisciplined. They don't play smart at times. Like, you're not going to win games against those teams. But against a team like Miami, who's kind of like down and out, you got to get this win. This is huge for the wild card later too. But I'm not stressed, man. Kind of like Pacer fans are stressed right now about preseason. Preseason? Are you for real? Okay. Okay. What is this showing? Oh, I thought it was showing all the guys as quarterbacks. Great quarterbacks between both teams' histories. Oh, look at Peyton, man. Oh, my God. Peyton, Marv.
For the Indianapolis Colts.
Peyton and Marvin Harrison. Love it. Shout out to Harrison's son right now, obviously, Junior, playing in Arizona. And here's a pass to Pittman, and Pittman drives ahead almost to the 40-yard line. Close to a first down to gain a 9. Face of the franchise, 5th draft pick 2020, 4th in 2023, 15 games missed, 14 games missed, including playoffs for Tua. But that's in freaking 4 years, though. But, yeah, I mean, a lot of games missed for Tua for sure. 2nd and 1. The handoff is to Sermon, which I like on a 2nd and 1, and he's going to get it. He's a good power back. Use him on those powers, and then slide, Goodson out to the right or left. There's no reason. The Colts are so used to, see, when you have an elite running back like Jonathan Taylor, you're so used to being able to hand it off outside or inside and just the guy making the right decision. But when you basically have thunder and lightning, right? Or, for example, like the Lions they have Knuckles and Sonic, they say. So Knuckles is Montgomery because he punches it, and Sonic is Gibbs because he runs faster. Goodson is Sonic, and Sermon is Knuckles. Use them accordingly. No reason to do extra with them. And that's a really bad block by Sermon. And it might be a hold on the Colts. And it's going to be thrown away at Ali Cox's feet. And that's probably going to be 1st and 20, y'all. Probably going to become a 1st and 20.
Where this goes, it may be against Indianapolis.
Illegal formation on downs. He's pointing to himself. I think. Oh, 72. Oh, I haven't checked. I think Quentin Nelson's back in the game. I think we're good. Oh, it was Braden Smith.
So one of the things on play action passes is when you've got a blitz coming, it's not so much the play fake. It's keeping your quarterback safe. So, Trey Sermon right there, he sees it. He's a little bit late. Gets inside, and Jalen Ramsey's able to flush Anthony Richardson out of the pocket. Sometimes in that.
All right, 2nd and 10. Yikes. All right, guys. That ball is, yes, toss to Goodson. Here's the play. That's the play I'm talking about. Toss to Goodson, gains about 7 yards. It's going to make it 3rd and 3. Very, very manageable. And that's what I'm talking about right there. Give it Goodson in space with blockers and let Sermon run people over. Shane's starting to kind of figure this out right now. Oh, what's going on? Reporting.
Well, looks like we have a quarterback. He said when Anthony throws one of those balls you guys keep talking about, it pauses the defense. That arm strength isn't the presence. He just needs the time.
3rd and 4, sorry, it's a 6-yard gain. This is a huge 3rd and 4 from about midfield before halftime. Goodson's going to move over. Looks like a little bit of trickeration. It's actually going to be a power left there by Richardson. He's going to fall. I don't think, was he touched? And he fumbles and goes out of bounds. I mean, what happened here? What happened here? They're going to say he's down back there? If so, it's 4th and 1.
It's a different sound than anybody else making contact with that golf ball. And that's what got
4th and 3? They said he only gained 1? Oh my God, and they're going to go for it. This is shocking. But Colts are, I think, realizing here that they need something, anything to happen here in the first half. Now it's going to be, what, a timeout? Delay game. Okay, they are going to kick. Damn. Didn't love that play call. And it looks like the Colts are going to go scoreless in the first half. Unless they somehow get the ball back here, but... See, it must have been 4th and 2. Surprised he didn't want to go for him 4th and 2. Didn't love that play call. Rigoberto, we need a great kick from Rigo right here. This would be really, really good. 3 minutes left, 1 timeout for the Dolphins in the 2-minute warning, so they don't really have much to play with. Colts have all 3 timeouts. Rigoberto gets it off. Might have got roughed. And it's going to be a touchback. All right, touchback for the Dolphins. Hopefully a 3 and out. I'm sure the Colts are going to use their timeouts and try to get one more quick possession. We're going to see a very bad first half from Indianapolis. Not what I was expecting. I was actually expecting them to have one of their better first halves. I'm just so shocked they moved so far away from the run. Obviously they do on that drive, but then when they move so close to the run that they forget to pass, I don't know. I don't even know what to fix with this. Like, ugh. Ugh, ugh, ugh. Ugh, ugh, ugh. What? What? 3 minutes. Dolphins ball. Yikes. Colts have produced a whole lot of nothing. They've produced a big old goose egg. I'm going to get a drink, y'all. I'm going to be right back. It's about to be halftime. And then we'll do a quick halftime report. We are in the lucky chair, though, still. And I'd say we are kind of lucky. Obviously, I'd honestly say most of the problems weren't unluckiness. It was just really bad plays. But we've definitely gotten lucky on some penalty calls and some different things. Right now, I'd actually say, for the first time in a while, the refs are probably favoring the Colts right now. At home a little bit. They're calling a lot more on the Dolphins. I haven't seen every single call that they've called actually, like, be a thing. So, like, I'd say, yeah, they're favoring the Colts right now. I think some of them are real penalties. I will say some of it's undisciplined football from Miami, but it's kind of a rough, ugly game again. Colts are going to play a lot of these when they're playing another rough, ugly team. I mean, no offense to the Dolphins. I think Dolphins fans would admit they've kind of been watching ugly, rough football too. So, yeah. Here's Huntley going over. Oh, my, what a pass to the 45. That's Alec Ingold, one of the best fullbacks left in the NFL. Because he can do stuff like that. He can catch it. You know what I mean? He was with the Ravens for a long time. For all my real ball knowers, Alec Ingold was with the Ravens for a long time. It's him, and then who's that one dude with the Niners? They have a really good fullback too. But best fullback in the AFC for probably, I mean, as long as he's been. I think he's been in the AFC probably 5 or 6 years since he's been on the Ravens. He's been a very good fullback, very productive, very good blocker. And here's a run up the middle that's going to get to the 45 and then stopped, but then pushed almost to the 40-yard line. A crazy push as we move to the 2-minute warning. We moved to the 2-minute warning, and the Dolphins are at the 42 going to the end zone here, and this is rough, y'all. Haven't seen downs involved at all is pretty sad. We've seen the ball try to go to Pittman, try to go to Pierce. Really hasn't worked. A.D. Mitchell a little bit. I feel like the confidence isn't really there in the passing for Richardson, like his ability since first drive, which I get he was a little rough, but you got to give him the chance to give it to the guys who you know are going to be in the right place. For example, Downs. Downs is going to be in the right place. You have to give Downs the ball. You have to. There's no reason not to. But really, the biggest thing right now, I mean, as bad as it sounds, is Colts need to get to have 7-0. They need to get to have 7-0. They need to regroup, and then they need to have another great play of defense and get the ball back. But right now, it's really looking like who can last longer playing like crap. Who can play like crap and last longer? That's kind of what it is right now, so whatever, right? Let's get you over here. We gotta plug the phone in real quick. We're gonna plug the phone in now and throughout halftime, and then it'll be good for the second half. We won't have to touch it again. How's everybody feeling? How's everybody doing? No votes, no votes, no votes. Guys, voting is your right. Voting is your right. It's your right to vote. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Oh, man, voting is your right. Oh, shoot. Stop. Stop. I almost looked at the game. What do y'all think about Mountain Pepper? What do you think about Taco Bell Dr. Pepper? It's pretty good. It tastes different, though. It tastes very different. One commercial break. Probably the last one of the half, unless Colts get a turnover. That'd be pretty cool. We got the Elvis Presley hair guy. I love him. I think I met him. Pretty cool guy. There's a run up the middle to A-Chain. That's going to get to about the 35. A-Chain wears stuff on his head because I think he had a pretty bad concussion last year. So it makes sense. Yeah, that's a numbers game right there. They had 6 linemen. Indianapolis had 6 in the box. Gus Bradley getting out-schemed right now. Makes sense with the great offensive mind that the Dolphins head coach has. Oh, bouncing off tacklers, and he's going to fall back right there. No, he fell. He fell to his knees. All right, that's probably a loss of 1, technically because of the fall. They are in fringe field goal territory. It's probably a 52-yarder. I don't know who their kicker is. Fringe field goal territory. World Series Game 1 begins Friday. You know? Yankees' 41st World Series appearance. Dang, so they sure lost a lot of World Series too then. Damn, right? They're 27-13. Nobody ever talks about their 13 losses in the World Series. Well, hopefully it's 27-14. Oh, that sounds like hate. I don't care. I really don't care. If it's the Mets or Dodgers beat them, I don't care. I'm rooting National League at this point. I usually don't just go root for the league. I root for the team. I want more, right? So last year I rooted for the Rangers because I'd rather have them than the Diamondbacks because Diamondbacks had already won. Rangers really needed to get it. Here we go, 3rd and 3. Hill was in motion, and he looked open, and now Huntley throwing, and it's going to be completed to Jonnu Smith again, the guy who's done nothing but just catch big ones here in the red zone, and it looks like the Dolphins might go up 14-0 before half, which is killer with how bad the Colts offense has been. How are you leaving Jonnu Smith still open? Oh, that was Zaire. That's Zaire's fault all day. He slept on the route. He started reading where the quarterback was, thinking Huntley was about to run. Jonnu Smith having a tight end glory day. If anybody has him in fantasy, you guys are freaking smiling just like he is. Jonnu Smith has about 4 catches, 56 yards, and a tud. I mean, this guy's going crazy. Who would have known Jonnu Smith was going to do all that? Huntley probably looking end zone here. No, going to throw over, and that one's going to be caught, but dropped at the 18-yard line. Colts looking to hold them to a field goal before half. It's not good. Dolphins get ball after half. Dolphins also dominated all day today so far. You got to remember, Colts don't start playing football till 2:45. You know, usually the game starts at 1. Their game starts 2:45, if you guys are wondering. So, for anybody who, like, oversleeps the Colts games, you can usually sleep in through the first half. You're not going to miss much. And here's a run to the outside, and that's going to be stopped, but only to about the 16-yard line. Letting that clock run, I guess, just giving up on a chance to... I don't disagree, honestly. It's not like the offense is going to fucking do anything. It's all about efficiency. That's all I'm saying. Like, every single time I look at a completion to incompletion ratio, it's always very, very good for opposing quarterbacks. Like, amazing. Like, 7 of 10. Like I said, that's 70%. Like, yo, even 60% is good, but it's always a 70 or more percent completion percentage. Like, it'll be like 18 of 21. That's what Malik Willis was, I think. He threw 21 times, complete 18. For, like, what, 220 or whatever. Like, that's not even incredible, but, like, it's just good. Basically, the Colts just let everybody game manage their way to a win, and it's pissing me the fuck off. Yeah, we got our defense signs on. That's sure going to help. I'm glad I'm not at this game. I'm going to try to go to one more Colts game this year, but it won't be here. It'll be in Denver, maybe. And even then, I'm starting to just not want to go. Huntley over the middle. That's going to be great defense there by Kenny Moore as he screams in the face of Washington Jr. Locked him down, 4th and 4. And that means the Colts will get a chance with 20 seconds. Maybe try with Richardson's arm for a Hail Mary. That's what I would love. You know what I mean? We saw it on Monday. We saw it on Monday with Rodgers. The king of Hail Marys getting another one. The key to a Hail Mary is just wait around a long time and then throw it up. I think it's McManus. Could be wrong about who the kicker is. 33-yarder. Is good. And it's 10-0. Man. I don't want the Colts to get the ball, though, and sit on it. I really don't. Darryl Johnson, 3-time Super Bowl champion. Excuse me. Excusez-moi. It's all about, look, it's all about the scheme and game plan. I mean, Colts have had a good game plan and scheme sometimes, but they need to fully put it together. Look, I'm telling you right now, Colts have 2 timeouts, 22 seconds. That's 2 passes over the middle of like 15 yards each. That's probably 8 seconds off the clock 2 times. That's 6 seconds left. If at that time you're at the 40-yard line, you take a shot with Richardson for sure for the end zone and hope that it lands in the hand of a Colt. Like, I'm telling you right now, though, if you go to half down 10-0, you're fucking stupid. I'm not going to like it at all. I'm not. You're basically giving up a chance where you really need points because, again, 10-0 is really, really bad when you haven't scored any. 10-0, yo, it honestly feels like 21-0 right now. It does. It feels like a 3-score game. It's obviously 2 scores, but, like, it feels like 3 touchdowns. That's what it feels like. Like, it feels like the Colts need 3 touchdowns. So I'd love for them to get one here. We're going to see what they do when they trot out. They're going to get in the huddle. Shane, I think, is writing something up. Now, you know, they had to basically do this stuff against the Packers week 2, and they made it down to about the 45, and Richardson threw it to the 5 because he kind of got panicked. Richardson, looking, launching. It is, incomplete. Pierce drops it. A very rare drop from Alec Pierce. A guy who does not drop things at all. Maybe it's a bad pass. Oh, no. Gotta hold on to that one, Alec. Right in his hands, through the hands. I'll be real with you guys. His foot was going to be out of bounds anyways. So it would have been looking like a cool catch, but his foot was going to be out of bounds anyways. So, honestly, I'm glad he didn't catch it because I would have been pissed more. But that took 6 seconds off the clock. So, That's okay. Just got to get to like the 45 with a guy who has an arm like Richardson. Richardson looking over the middle. It is caught by Pittman to the 40, to the 37. Timeout Indianapolis. And they have 9 seconds from the 37-yard line. Now they're actually in Matt Gay territory. Maybe you just run a simple run play and then take a field goal. But that was a great play there, and that's the thing I like to see. That's good progression from Pittman and Richardson. They're a good connection. You let Pittman sink into a zone. They're playing a very soft prevent zone, and Richardson read it like a book, and he read all of his reads. That's what I love to see. That shows me Richardson has really been watching Flacco for real. He wasn't lying about that. He's been watching Flacco. Welcome, Jackson. About to be the end of the first half. Every time you come in here, it's chaos. Chaos happening. And it is here. Colts are at the 37-yard line. Probably going to take a shot at the end zone here. And then going to try to take a field goal maybe. But they look like they had no shot. 22 seconds. Most teams sit on it. Not the Colts. It's not bad, Jackson. I like the craziness, man. As Chop Robinson, the 21st overall from Penn State, 21st overall pick, is going to be out for this play. It looks like he was hurt. Chop Robinson was a beast, by the way, at Penn State. As you know, I'm a Big Ten guy, obviously. Chop Robinson was a dog. He was a dog. Great name, too, I always thought. Chop Robinson. Great name for a defensive player. You know, you got to chop a lot. Chop, like, away blocks and everything. So, pretty good name. All right. 1st and 10. They're already at the field goal target line. Technically, they're saying the field goal target line's the 40, which is crazy. Matt Gay got a 57-yarder on him. When? Maybe last year. Richardson, yup, they're just going to run up the middle. I like that play call a lot. Going to get to about the 34. Call timeout. So this is going to be about a 51-yarder. Very doable. Oh, that was the first timeout. Okay, yeah, Matt Gay coming out. Now, Matt Gay. Both my teams got a bye week. Denver and Dallas. Oh, you're a Denver and Dallas guy? Interesting. At least one of them's doing good. Shout out Denver. Hear me out. Me and Papa. What is he saying? What is he saying? What? All right, 52-yarder, guys. I love that this is even given a chance. 52-yarder. Kick is up. Kick is good. 10-3. Colts go down by 7 at the end of the first half. A awful, remarkably bad first half ends with 3 points, and that is a very big 3 points, basically stolen at the end. A 17-second drive for the Colts that went, oh my God, how many yards did I go? 40? About 40 yards. 40 yards in about 17 seconds is pretty freaking good. So, gotta love it. All right, 1 second, guys. Yo. This is not great. All right, guys. So, I hate to say it like this again. Everybody listening, everybody in here. One person is Jackson. Now he left. We're at halftime, and I'm going to have to pause again because my TV is buffering again. And let's hope we get it to the fourth quarter. Fingers crossed. But we'll see. Peace out, guys. I'll be back, though. I promise I'll be back.